Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Susan, and I'm so happy to have you. If it's your first time watching, welcome to my channel. And if you're my continued wonderful YouTube family, welcome again. A little update before we start. I just want to do a little rounds in the backyard just to sort of explain the slow process we're making and the future plans that we have. Um, to sort of give the yard a little better look and what we're doing over the next couple of videos that we'll be doing. Like I said in my previous video, we're not going to be doing too much um, improvements simply because of the hurricane season, but at least we will still do a video each week to let you see our progress with what we have on our plates. A little update: my husband's doing a whole lot better, thank God. He had his checkup and he's doing a whole lot better than he was. So he's not 100%, but he's getting there. Thank you all for your prayers and your wonderful kind wishes and words. We really appreciate it. So let's go. Let me not drag this on anymore and show you a little bit in the backyard as to what we've done, what we're going to do, and as we go along, we'll keep you on this journey with us. Okay, so let's do this. So you can see we have a cat in the garden. These are our neighbor's cats. This particular one, he loves to be in the garden, and he's quite an old cat. I don't know cat ages, but he's quite an old cat. I don't think he's noticed me, and if he has, he's minding his own business right there, cleaning himself. I'll try and move a little more this way. There he is. He's just minding his own business, licking himself. But anyway, let's go and see what we have. You can see from right here that the lilies are all dead, but we have more, so we're just freshen that back up. So these are some of the things that happens in the garden, guys. I'm just going to sturdy this a little bit. Just bear with me. Yeah. So there's quite a few things. We've just sort of been cleaning up, and a lot of our statues are we're still going to leave them down. I want to put one or two up that I can manage myself over time. I haven't put any of the seating out as yet. I may just put this back up. It's just one or two statuaries that's extremely heavy that I think I'm just going to leave down and not put them back up for right now, which saddens me because I love to see my garden just well put together. But it's not going to kill me. There's a cat. He's looking at me now. He was just like, okay, you're in the garden, so I'm going to make my way somewhere else. But they're not too scared of me. They know that I leave them alone, so they just enjoy the garden and go about their business. So yeah, I just had to show you. He's gotten to the point where he feels he owns this yard himself and makes himself at home here. So you can see we still have pots and stuff, not in any order back, but I'm going to start, moving and just putting that pot back there, sort of thing. I have not repotted. We've gotten the gardeners in to come and just clean up, and let the garden look good, but it's getting all leaf droppings already. But I haven't done this. We've decided not to, because we were like, you know what, if we put this into a new pot, we've got the new pot, but if we put it in there, chances are it may broke again, and we just don't want to risk that. So we're just gonna, unfortunately, I'm gonna just try and see if I can sort this out a little better. I may just lean it in against my pergola there excuse me, for the time being. Um, but that's something I'm definitely going to be working on, perhaps in the next video, and getting that sort of sorted a little bit. But I'm going to have to brace it into or onto something in the event we have more storms or hurricanes, so that it doesn't get blown away and damaged any further. I'll just brace it somewhere tight on something just to give it some sort of support for the time being. So this is our backyard, guys. It's still not 100%, but at least it looks like our garden somewhat again. It doesn't look half as bad as it was. Just some cleaning up has happened, not necessarily organization, but we have done a few things. A lot of our plants like these are still, we still got them tucked in here. We haven't put anything back where we normally keep them. I'm going to definitely move this and put it back where it was over here. But, like I said, I haven't had much chance, with family emergency and everything, my husband not feeling well. I just decided focus on him first, and then just try to keep the plants watered as best as we could, and not worry too much about all the other stuff we wanted to get done in the garden for now. So of course I do need to come out and I do need to do some pruning, trimming, organization a little bit, not too drastic, but just sturdy things up a little bit. Like I still have these, I need to sturdy them up a little bit more, get them more firm, straightened up. But the plants are not doing too bad. We lost one or two that I've seen. I'm not sure. Haven't been to one other side of which is a tropical garden. I haven't been there, but I will take you on that journey perhaps in the next video. But this one, I don't want it to be too long of a video. I just kind of wanted to touch base on this. So you can see this has turned a bit, so I need to get help to fix this back, but it's not in the right position on the bench, and we need to sort that out. And these plants here is my ginger lily. They are not looking so great, but we've watered them and hoping that it will bounce back. These are doing good. We lost this plum tree that we were catching, but this one is still alive. So we're gonna repot, take piece off of here hopefully, and try and catch another piece and put into this pot. Yeah, so we have done, like I said, a little bit of tidying up. Nothing major, but we've got some blooms here and there, and I wanted to share that with you. Isn't that beautiful? So we've got 3. This one's not opened yet, and this one's open. It's gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Excuse the mess in the background. As I said, we're still cleaning up, tidying up, and doing the best we can under the circumstances. Here we have this one. It's really nice as well. I like this one. It's pink. Really cute. I hope you're seeing it well enough in the video. So I've hung up, if you remember, I had this on the front porch. I had this one on the front porch. And which one was it? And this one. These 2 were on the front porch. And I hung them up there for the storm. I had them kind of creviced into between the tree. And we had lowered these other 2. Lowered them, and they did well. My lipstick plant, she is holding up. She hasn't been doing much herself. I almost lost her, but she's slowly coming back. I need to come out and do some trimming, but she's coming along. My grammatifolium is coming to come, and they're both doing okay. We've hung a few things back up, and we've been master planning. Me and my husband been sitting and talking about how we're going to sort of remedy our fruit tree situation with what we've been faced with this last hurricane. The ones in the center didn't do too bad, but these around the outskirt and around that, especially around that area, always seems to hold a whole lot more water into the ground. And so we are that, I cannot remember, I think something mangosteen, I think my husband said. That plant it's actually not a plant, but it's a fruit tree. um, that seemed to love the water. It actually made it grow better, which was surprising. So, but we're still going to fix them all differently. We were going to start like how we did this. We were actually going to do all of the fruit trees that way, but we changed our minds. We're going to actually do a little change in the backyard here, simply because of the amount of water we're having to deal with. So that's going to change. This one here is going to change. We're not going to keep that way, and hence we were a bit hesitant and kind of thinking what we're going to do about the fruit trees here. So that would be some upcoming project time, and we will of course share with you what we plan to do. But we do plan to elevate. We're not going to put them in the ground. We're going to do it the other way around. We're going to build up and plant the plants in it, so it'll be elevated above ground, and so we won't have to worry too much about the water settling in there. Yep, that's a big hole there, guys, that we took one of those huge pots out of. Not this one, but the one that we have, like I showed you, we took out because it was so drenched in water. We didn't want to lose the tree. And let me show you, the tree is doing a whole lot better. It is the custard apple tree, which is this one here. It's quite hot outside. If you hear me breathing a little bit, it's very hot. The humidity here in the Cayman Islands is, whew, it's very hot. And we have one or two breadfruits on the tree. I'm going to try and zoom in so you can see it a little better, hopefully. The glare is in my face, but that's it. They're very small, and it's because we've been having a little bit of no rain again after the hurricane. We just got like a little bit of rain last week, which was nice. We might be getting some again, but we'll see how that goes. And this is another one of the fruit trees, which was a mulberry. It really suffered a lot. I don't know if you can see it from the, let me try and do it at this angle so you can see. It has not much leaves on it, but we almost lost this one, but it's coming back. It's been watered, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the nodes, but they're putting out signs of new growth. I'm going to try and go here so you can see. There they are. You see the nodes right there on that branch. So it's putting out, so we know that we caught it just in time. And the gardeners came, and as you can see, they sprayed to kill the weeds for us, just so that it don't spread anymore. Also in the flower bed, the same thing. So that's, some cleaning up that we need to do and get things back to some normalcy. So here we noticed that our East Indian mango tree, the root system, you can see where it's leaning more that way, and it needs to be more upright. So that's another thing we're going to have to sort. So we're going to have to get a crutch stick and pull it back a bit and crutch it so that we can get it more upright again for this one, because the root system is already in the ground for this. So this is not going to be something that we're going to rush and box around like we're going to do with the other younger fruit trees. And of course, our pineapples are a total mess. Have not done anything, but this one's a gone. That's where we picked that. We have picked the pineapple off this one, and so it's given us some new babies right there, some new pineapple suckers, so we can plant those. I was contemplating what I'm gonna just clean up this, because we had this as our vegetable garden, and just put the pineapples in here. Just let them grow in there. And I may just do that just to tidy up and make this a project and bring you guys along. Looks horrible right now, but I always promise you guys that I'm no way fake in what I do when I do these videos. What you see is what it is. Life is real, and these are some of the challenges that we face, being gardeners, and having a full family life, having jobs, and managing time and everything. We have some challenges, we have some distractions, and sometimes things don't go as smooth as we want them to, but we make do of the situation, and that's just where we are. We're in a really tough place right now, but with the help of the Lord, we will pull through, and we are, leaning on on God's trust, and know that He's going to help us get through, and the yard will come back, and we'll get through this hurricane season. So that's that. So I don't know if you remember, if you look back in some of my videos, those of you who've been following, those that are just visiting for the first time, if you look on one of our videos, you'll see where we had pomegranate tree here, and I trimmed it back. It was doing beautiful. We had tons of pomegranates on it. Well, as you can see, it's no longer there. It got damaged from the storm. It became covered with black lice. It was just not doing well. So it had its life was shortened, terminated under all those circumstances, and so we've decided to just pull it up. We're just going to make this space a little more open right here. It's going to be a little more open for us to come through here. I kind of don't like the emptiness of right here, so I may just maybe plant one or two plants right there, or do something cute there and just pretty this up and just make it like a vocal point or something. I haven't decided, but something will happen there. Sorry, I'm just flashing my glasses here. I don't want to put it on me because I have my mic on me and I don't want it to disturb my mic. But yes, so that's what I plan to do there. We've still haven't touched anything in here. Coconuts have dropped, but nothing's changed in here. We have not done anything as far as prettying back up the place and staging and all that stuff. We have not done anything like that. So yeah, it's just a general video, guys, just to show you how the yard is, where we are. I know a lot of you that have been following me is probably saying, oh my gosh, I know how neat you've always been and loved all your things in place and all that good jazz, and look where we are. But we're just thankful we're here today, and we are just truly blessed. So, update. Remember this sneezeberry tree? Well, it got blown down by the hurricane, and so we have basically crutched it up a little bit. We are still yet to tell my husband, I'll see if my son-in-law, my daughter, and my son will help us to just fix this up. We're gonna dig under, pull out as much soil as we can. We're going to try and push this back and be careful because we don't want to broke or break any more root system, and just try and get this as straight as we possibly can. Crutch it up a little bit more and just, you know, smoothen that out again so that we can sort of give this tree a chance to grow back up straight. As you can see, it's alive. It's putting out new leaves. It's even, believe it or not, we were shocked when we looked at this yesterday. It's got berries on it. Look, I'll show you. Look at that. It's got little berries coming out on it. She is a trooper. She is a trooper, guys. So proud of her. I was so like, oh no, when I saw it down after the hurricane, but she is holding on. I so admire her strength, and I hope now that when we go to do this, that everything goes smoothly. So just pray over this tree that all goes well. All right, guys. So this is kind of more what I wanted to show you all as to how the backyard is doing. But as you can see, it could be a whole lot worse. It could have been, but it's not too bad at the same time. It's you know, pulling back, and yeah. Got one or two orchids. I just want to show you really quick. One or two orchids we can share that is in bloom. I know you guys love the orchids as well. Just thought I'd give you some beauty amongst all of the not so great stuff. We got a breadfruit tree growing here, but we need to move that. That's not going to stay there. That's just be not a good spot. And here we have some of the water lilies. We've got water in there, but it needs cleaning up. And once we clean that up, I'll be able to sort out the other water lily around the pool deck that they're all gone and died. And here's another orchid in bloom, guys. It's one of our sun vandas. The other orange one I showed you just now as well is a sun vanda. I'm just looking to see if there's any more in bloom around here. No, there's no more in bloom around here. And let me take you back this way. There is one, but I can't reach it that well. So let me try and extend this a bit. And so you can see the glare is in my face. I'm hoping you're able to see that. I'll try and come around a little more. Hopefully you've got a good view of it. That is a Cattleya orchid. And there are, yes, there is another one around here, guys. Wanted to show you. It's opening, but it's not fully opened. Well, this is one here on the way to the one I want to show you, but this one is nice too. Yep. See, I've still got my statues on the ground. I just haven't put any elevated anything. I still have not repotted anything. Yeah, so just bear with us. But this is the one that was putting out its buds, and I was like, oh, can't wait. But it's now opening, and you can see a little bit how it's coming. It's still on its way, but I'll show you when it's fully open. I wanted to share that with you because it's so pretty. I love that too. It's gorgeous. It's like a brown, purple, kind of mauvey beautiful. I love it. I don't know if you guys do, but I love it. Yeah, so as I said, things are a little not as gorgeous as I would love it to be, but God is good all the time, no matter what. He always provides, He always helps, and we're just going through slow period of getting where we would love to be in this at this point, but we're still thankful for everything. Just showing you a little bit of the Catalina courtyard. It's very peaceful right here. Nice and cool right here too. Love it. The other side is, here's a branch on the ground, fell off the tree, off the palm tree there. It's on the ground, but this side, it's a lot of things still down and still haven't been fixed up at all. Still have the patio stuff not organized, and it will stay that way for a while. And yeah, so we'll have that moved, but that's off of those huge foxtail palms that we have up there. And we have, yep, a frog. I don't like them jumping on me, guys, but I'll zoom in. There's a frog right there on the side of that water lily, and I'm gonna move before he jumps on me. Yeah, my blood lily plant is doing beautiful, and I'm looking now for it to put out some more flowers. It's gonna surprise me. It looks like it's got tons in there. This encyclia orchid is beautiful, beautiful. Yes, gorgeous. Oh, this one that we planted up, we did this right before the hurricane, really, and it's not doing bad, but we're losing this one and this one. And it seems to have little kikis on here, so I'm hoping I can get those off of there and reattach it. But these are doing all right. They're putting out some new stuff. They're getting some new stuff. And the same thing here. See this one here doesn't look all that hot. It's gonna cut that off, but see what's happening? We're getting from off of where we had put the moss, we're getting some new babies. So eventually I'll just cut like up here, because we may be able to get some more off of this, because it's not dead. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, it's not dead. So I'm just gonna play it by ear. This is putting out some new stuff, even though this part of the actual orchid died. I'm just gonna trim it and sort all those out. So overall, it's catching. Over time, it will look really great and full, but it's doing good, guys. It's doing good. All right, guys. So I am going to end this video and just wanted to bring you all up to date as to where we are with our slow and very little progress of getting back to some sort of normalcy. Not the same, but we're getting there, guys. We are. In the yard looks a little better. And yeah. So fair enough, guys. We're still here. May not be as exciting videos as before, but please don't leave us. Don't lose faith in us. Just know that we are still here. We are brainstorming upcoming projects, upcoming changes, and as soon as we can get our hands on getting the things that we need to, you know, get things pulled back and staged and looking beautiful again, I will take you along every step of the journey. So that's it, guys. See how it's hot. So thank you guys again for joining us. Thank you all so much. We love you all and take care and all the best for now. Goodbye.